Alright guys, hello, this is Paraleo, and after a good night's sleep I am ready to finish up the RTS phase on Crimson Mire. I did farm for about 2 hours, that's how much it took me to get that level and a bit over. It was a very boring experience. It wasn't completely unattended. I did have to heal my frontline heroes a bit. And I discovered a thing that yeah, this druid basically is an unfinished feature. So the thing is, let me just start it. So this doesn't apply to him. No perk seems to apply to him while in animal form except for the aura. So basically this is what you have if you are playing the animal form. This doesn't seem to apply, as I said. I killed him while he was in an animal form just to test out. And the resurgence doesn't proc if he dies while he's a bear. Probably if he's an animal, another animal, it doesn't appear either. So seems like an unfinished feature, this druid, to be honest. A lot of things were left like this. Were left like this. Yeah, I will not change because I played simply too much to get used to the new abilities right now. But yeah, it's just a bit disappointing the way that it handles. Okay, I mean the animals are pretty strong, but to deny every bonus from everything else, every perk that you have, is just a bit too much, you know. And yeah, and also respect the main. I respect her. I gave her Constitution 10, Willpower 9. I will ignore Strength for now. I'll get to Willpower 10 and I'll put points into Strength after that. The remaining points that I will receive will be, I think, Dexterity 2 and then in Strength everything. I will not use Sword and Board, and that means I should have taken the taunt though. Well, I respect her and go like this. I will tank with Retaliation. I will put 3 points into it and it's very powerful. And that's why I gave her this weapon, because this one, yeah, this, let me just show you the weapons. So I had this one before because it was scaling on Constitution, and this ability scales off the weapon, scales off the weapon. Alright, and because the weapon was on Constitution, it scares this ability, it scares the damage from it, you know? So it would be a good choice also, but the staff has block chance and crit chance. Even though it doesn't have damage, it has those two things, so it's good also. Yeah, and the ability is almost as strong as as when I use the other axe. Okay, but I'll put a point in willpower next level, so it will be about the same damage. So the plan is to make this level 3 at some point, and she will be able to tank everything. Because at level 2 already the duration will be 20 seconds, so basically she can last in every fight and kill many of the mobs who actually focus her with ranged attacks. Okay, but I do have to keep an eye on her now a bit more than I used to when she had the heavy shield. I think it's okay, and it fits a bit with the overall willpower theme, kind of like yeah, spiritual thing, monk thing. Not really a pala, because I didn't find a weapon to fit that. Alright, and these were the only changes I did. And I don't remember if I said it, did I? As I started the intro a bit too much and I cursed a bit in the first take. I didn't want to do that. So I re-recorded it. So this farming took me about 2 hours to get where I am now. You see, I passed a bit over. Okay. And I would have gotten a bit more experience, just I didn't notice that the units, killing units, weren't giving experience unless the hero is present. Alright. So I only moved right downstairs over here pretty late in the action. Okay, I was just testing. Okay, this works, They know how to travel to Godstones when they come out of the barracks now. Good. That's good. I decided I will conquer all the territories. So let's ignore this top side. Even if we lose this sector, it's fine.
General.
Alright. And we'll start pushing from the south. We'll take this sector, and then this sector. We are killing the rivers.
Brothers, get ready. There's work.
That's the plan. Okay. We are going to use the big bowl of that. One thing that bothers me around the Dark Elves is that yeah, these guys are called upon when I click the army thing. I don't know, they are more like workers and they do tend to get in front line because they are melee. Alright, now enough chit chat. Let's just go. Let's just start pushing. Alright. Any reinforcements for now will come a bit closer to the...
General.
Yeah, let's just go.
Out of the way.
Gonna put them on defensive so they don't run around. Okay, let's finish this and move inside. Alright.
Just give the word.
Get that. So I don't forget about it.
I'm here.
Get ready.
Okay, it's gonna be fairly easy. Unless I get... Oh. Alright. Use that. Let me see if I lost anybody. Did I lose? Oh, red. Oh, those are corpses. Okay. Let's solve this. Let's solve this. Come on, heal me. Yeah, this annoys me greatly. Yeah, this, but they are spawning. Okay, let's
What do you need?
get this
All right,
done.
Here goes nothing.
I didn't lose anything. Alright. Alright. Let's do this now. So we get reinforcements faster. Come on, man, get the freaking thing already. Alright, let's link this together with the one next to the barracks. Now we send everything that we are spawning through the barracks. Okay.
Your will shall be done.
And they will be closer to us. Let's get some tarantulas. We are not picky. Alright.
One step closer to victory.
I'm happy that this works, because it's a big help to get reinforcements when you are pushing. They still have lumber. We are going to get some then. They still have lumber. Now, let's move on. Let me just look a bit for items also. I should have placed the woodcutter here. Alright. Oh, okay. I don't know the map anymore. I do remember a mission where you are in the center though. I may be confusing it with other expansions. I don't know.
Whoa, easy, easy.
We do have enough stuff though. Alright, let's pass this bridge so we don't.
Yes. Sure.
Don't stop, don't freaking stop. Don't freaking stop.
Building completed.
Come on.
So, what's the plan? Here we go. One step
Yeah, they don't have anything in them anymore. It's alright.
General,
Let's see. And now we can change the point for the reinforcements that get out of the gate, and they will be closer and closer.
where do you need us?
Don't see any.
Patience. Not yet.
Yes.
Go get that dung. Okay. Come on, man. Where are you, man?
Yes? You'll have to wait.
Alright. It's a bit was tight space over here. This guy, I lost only one person over here.
What is it?
Let's get here. Where is the main? Come on.
Whoa, easy, easy.
Let's just bring a few of them. Need to finish up this building. Alright. Oh, this is the main building, okay. Hey, buddy, I need you. I need you.
Take them out.
I don't want to destroy the main from here.
I'm here.
I'm a bit, as I said, the druid thing is unfinished. I'm sorry they left it like this. Maybe they thought it was too powerful, but seriously, I put so many points into the resurgence. And to die in animal form and not reviving is just... I checked, it revived at that Godstone. Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Stay tuned. Yes?
More tank.
Try to keep up.
We are keeping the rest of the tank. We saw that when I opened that a copy, right? Okay.
Yes?
Yeah. I think I got everything around here, right?
Building completed.
We ignore the souls. We have plenty of stuff. But I could. What do you want, buddy? You lost. Alright, so over here I don't see anything. Now let's move on. Let's only get a few towers over here, just in case they decide to push while we are on the other side. Okay.
Building completed.
Let's upgrade this a bit. Just one tower.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we are an unstoppable force right now. It's kind of easy, but they did have plenty of. Oh.
Ready.
Yeah, that's because they spawn at spires. That's why he was over there when I used the call army thing. Yeah, I don't think they should be included. You know, those emissaries, they shouldn't be included in the shortcut for all the army.
General. Make it good.
Building
Oh.
completed.
Oh, okay. We can't pass. I actually didn't know, as I said. I don't remember the map. Sure, let's go the other way.
Oh, easy, easy.
Building completed.
Yeah, I guess we are coming here.
What do you want?
Let's upgrade this because we are going to take a while until we gonna build farms on your land, guys.
Building completed.
Yeah. Let me just do something else now. Because otherwise, if you leave it as it's on default, they will just, when they exit, they will just sit here and they will not allow other units to exit. That's why you have to put the exit point somewhere other than
I'm here.
over there. Okay.
Pale blood.
Alright.
Where do you need us?
Whoever is not here,
We're under attack.
it's okay. It's okay. We are just pushing for the. Let's go.
What do you need?
Really?
Even if they take it, it's alright.
Whoa, easy, easy.
I'm listening.
Come on, guys. At least try to. Well, boys, it's unfortunate that you chose to do that. Yes. Come on. Go, go.
Move in.
This might hold. Let's see.
Make it good.
All right, give me a second.
Okay, let's see. How
The
How can
outpost
we
is built, General.
enter in?
We've
Oh my god,
expanded
only
our
on
border.
this narrow pass.
This is it.
I can't go and help them out. But here I'm gonna have to come back after and check if there is anything.
They are fools to challenge us.
I couldn't get it yet.
Yes.
I still didn't get that building. Look at this guy, man. He's not dying and almost a, not really a full army. Strength, of course.
Over here.
Let me just check what's
Sounds like a plan.
here.
Yes.
Alright, we have to enter
That
in
way?
the main. They got it? That's alright. This is a very narrow space. Let's not get any surprises. Let's try to pepper those towers a bit. I have to uncover them now. This is where they lose the game. Okay, let's uncover those towers so we can target them. Can you? Alright. Oh, 2 hits. That's great. Let's go in.
Get ready.
Yeah, I don't wanna get there until the towers disappear. Even though. Yeah, I misclicked.
Let's be quick. You'll have to wait.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm
Healing now.
Okay. As I said, a bit of a tight space.
You got it up.
Yeah, let's get in. Let's try to get in as we can.
You're under attack.
Let's be careful. We don't want to lose our army right here. Bro, I am going to lose them. I'm going to lose them. Come on, fucking attack something, bro. What are you attacking, buddies? They can fucking attack, man. They are...
All right.
Because of the narrow path, they don't know what to do. Come on,
Get ready.
get that freaking thing. Is this the citadel? Alright, let's get it.
Just give the word.
Let's just get in. Get in.
Go get the boy!
Let's just get it. I would like to destroy everything one by one.
Help over here.
They killed
She will revive. It's okay. Yeah, these narrow things are
So, what's the
just
plan?
okay.
There she is. You have a lot of explaining to do. Any word on when Katras will...
Sarobi! Bloody hell, what did they do to you?
Hello? Can you hear us?
You ruined it. Months of preparation, my only chance, and you bloody ruined it.
All right, I think explanations are in order.
Parents are never doing the right thing.
3 moons ago, I was approached by the intelligence. They told me that they had noticed my talent and wanted to give me a chance to be granted admission into a wellspring. I was to become a sleeper.
A sleeper? You say that as though it were a damn privilege. Do you have the slightest idea what they do to you there, Sarobi?
I am here.
Time to reap.
And we will lose control over the army. Okay, so I won't even
They
bother.
lock you in a cellar for months. They make you kill people with your bare hands. They abuse you and beat you until you wish you'd never been born. They break you, for fuck's sake. Is that what you want?
I know the price. And I'd be more than willing to pay it if it's for the glory of the realm.
You don't seem to value your own life very much. Is this about that boy, Tevas?
Let me just check how we are on time, because I did have 27 minutes. Okay.
Tevos? Tevos is a dust-sniffing, lying piece of shit who will end up as a derelict in some rundown alley. He should be glad I didn't tell the overseers about all that he's done. If anything, I'm happy that things ended the way they did. He only held me back.
Wait, you know what's happening in these homes and you still want to go there?
Nothing else hidden over here.
Damn right I do. The sleepers are the best of the best. Their skills have won wars, changed the course of history. I'm not going to be just another cog in the machinery. Just another life wasted.
Need to check here.
I'll do something that matters.
If you want to do something that matters, then help people.
You know nothing about helping people.
Okay, so over here maybe there is something. And we need to go to the cathedral after. Check over there.
Your so-called culture is all about selfishness. Decades of war, and you still haven't understood that that's the core of the problem.
Is it really that bad in these homes?
Worse. The only way to unlock psychic abilities is by crushing the mind and putting it back together. You should know this, shouldn't you? One of the circle mages is a dreamweaver.
Iana.
Whatever her name is. Wait, so you didn't flee Calibrock because of my letter?
Letter? Ah, right. So that was you. No, I didn't. Me being here has nothing to do with you, Father.
Nice armor.
It was a covert operation. To prove myself. The Exalted Father wanted the orcs gone from the Mire, but not through military force. I was to win their trust and then use my finculum to conjure something from a specific fracture. A plague, summoned from straight out of another reality that would wipe out these greenskins in no time. Nice and clean, with no way to prove it was us Dark Elves who caused it. I had no idea about that blood princess nonsense when I got here, but it certainly made it easier to wait until the right fracture showed up. But it didn't. Instead, you walked into that cave and ruined it all. I failed.
And who's to say that plague wasn't going to spread out?
Well, the Fleshkin are gone. You didn't fail.
The Fleshkin were butchered by a bunch of Dark Elves. The intelligence has its name for a reason. They will know what happened here, even if we lie to them, which I won't.
Why does the Exalted Father want these orcs dead?
Are you serious? You saw how crazy they were. Also, the Mire might be uninhabited, but it's still part of the realm.
But why not use your army to drive them out?
How should I know? The intelligence didn't explain its motives to me.
Probably because the Exalted Father didn't want to risk a war between La and Circle Mage Gore's great cow. The Fleshkin tribe turned its back on him, yes. But if a whole tribe were butchered without warning, he'd be forced to react.
What? So he just poisons them instead? That's gruesome.
You saw what these orcs did. They made prisoners fight each other for some grotesque ritual. They don't deserve your pity.
So, what's your plan now?
I don't know.
Join us. Join the Black Company. Join me. Look, I know you don't know me, but I'm your father, and I don't want you...
The Exalted Father is my real father. You're a bloody derelict, a waste of the realm. Consider yourself lucky that I'm injured. Now finish the job and kill me. I will not return to Carlabrook as a failure.
Let's go, General.
Won't she report us to the Exalted Father if we let her live?
Damn right I will.
And who will you report? I'm just a bloody derelict, right? You don't even know my name. Pavon, leave her bandages, food and water. Then let's go. We'll join General Arev as we promised.
Let me see. Okay, let's finish up. I'm gonna put this on the thumbnail. It's not over revealing or anything. Just a second. And that's about it.
What about the information you promised? We still know nothing about those sleepers who attacked us.
I have it, and you'll get it once we're back in Greykeep. I'm sure the Queen will want to hear it too.
He's making sure he gets the approval of the Queen if he wants to join us, I think.
All right. I'll let you know when we're ready to leave.
Well, I'm leaving now. You can catch up.
All right. Let's tie up any loose ends and then break camp. We have a long journey ahead of us.
I still can't believe all this really happened.
It did.
Let me see.
Derelict scum.
All right, let's take a look over there where I saw that
You know, in a
fog
way,
of war.
Paraleo, your people have it all figured out.
What do you mean?
They know a truth that many refuse to see. People don't change. We try to make ourselves feel better about it. We aspire to noble deeds. But at our core, we are always the same.
I don't know about
Nothing
that.
here.
People can change, but the Ellie army aren't going to force that change.
If you say so.
Can we pass through these guys? And I
Lead on,
should
then.
get this Godstone though before I'm leaving. Maybe. I'm not sure if we are ever coming back here, but let's
All
get
right.
it.
I'm Keawu. Your people believe these are the end times, do they not? I wonder why you aren't with them.
If I could help stop Sheogded from the comfort of my village, I would. But it doesn't work that way.
Seriously, man?
Sure. Lead on then.
Can I? Bro. He got stuck, man.
Try to
Got
keep
caught
up.
up. Unreal, man. Let me just check with these guys.
Yes?
And we'll just leave
This way.
after. I wanted to check this. Some gold around here. Yeah, I opened it. I don't know how much trouble did they give to the orcs when I opened the cemetery. Cursed Nagamaki Dex. Nothing else over here then. Yeah.
Stay close.
Lot of strength weapons. I didn't notice too many great staves. Maybe they will appear.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess we are done here, right?
Keep it up.
If I missed something, most unfortunate. Okay, let's go.
Ancestors, guide us.
We don't need to be together to use the gray pick, the gray keep thing, but let's go to the world map. Let's go to him. Can you get out? No.
Really?
Okay, we are together here anyway. Let's go. Did they unlock the ink with the trolls? If they did, let's do it. No, they didn't. King's Crossing. I don't even remember where that is. Alright then. Let's go finish up. Let's go to the throne room, talk about this. I'm picking stuff for Katras. And we might use him in the next mission, so I'll try to rotate people, but mostly one spot. I'll keep the core team together, I think. No, these three guys, I'll keep them together and I'll rotate the fourth spot.
For the first few days of your journey back to Greykeep,
At least Iria will always be in the
but the more
party.
distance you put between yourselves and the Lorrainian swamps, the more he returns to his cheerful self. On one evening, with Greykeep looming in the distance, you find him surrounded by a group of Wolfguard soldiers and Black Company mercenaries, regaling them with wild tales of his past adventures. Even Iria, who until this point had kept her distance, shakes her head and smiles.
All right. Time to report to Her Majesty.
Yeah, we talked to the Queen, and in the next episode we are talking with Jaros.
Go ahead. This way.
So there will be only talking for the rest of the episode, and I'm gonna choose the skills for Katras.
What? And you thought you could just walk in here and all would be forgiven?
Yeah, I'm gonna add this one also, as it's an important event. Give me a second. I usually don't put spoilers in thumbnails, but for this one, I'm gonna give a few hints. Alright. Let's go.
You are a war criminal, Katras Vertarth. You helped Rondor Lacane in the Purity Wars. Regardless of what your intentions may be now, the Crown does not forget.
That may be so, but she needs me. Without me, my men, and the information I have access to, you will have a hard time tracking down those sleepers you're after. That being said, once all this is over, I'll accept my punishment, whatever it is. But for now, please let me help you. I'm trying to do good here.
Fine. You will be granted temporary amnesty until the threat has been taken care of. So will your men.
Thank you. Trust me. These technologies and new men I hired will be worth their...
Tell us what you found out about the sleepers and that masked woman.
I think you're dealing with the Dark Crescent. A group of terrorists that separated from the Exalted Father's realm. In short, they committed over 36 terrorist attacks on the public. Though they've never been caught, we know that it's a former sleeper who's leading them. A woman with extraordinary abilities, who burned down her wellspring and everybody in it before breaking ties with the realm. She's the one you fought in that village in La.
Oh, okay.
But what interest would a terrorist group have in bringing the God of Light into this world?
I have absolutely no idea.
Since you're speaking in the past tense, I assume the Dark Crescent hasn't terrorized anyone in a while?
Correct. A year ago, they just disappeared into the shadows.
To start harvesting souls for the God of Light.
Why did this Dark Crescent turn on the Dark Elven realm? What's their agenda?
Well, that's the thing. Nobody knows. Most of their attacks seem completely arbitrary. Sometimes they targeted members of the Soul, sometimes workers. Sometimes their only intent seemed to be to do as much damage as possible. Then again, keep in mind that sleepers, like all Dreamweavers, think differently than we do. There might be a logic in their actions that we simply don't understand. Yet.
How sure are you it's them?
Very sure.
How come Wraith doesn't know about them?
I'm wondering the same thing.
Because it only just happened 3 years ago. Just when you became an exile, in other words.
What more can you tell us about her? About the masked woman?
Not much, I'm afraid. Sleepers are stripped of their names once they enter the Wellsprings. All I know about her is that she's extremely powerful. Probably the strongest sleeper the realm has produced in a while. But who knows? Maybe that title will go to Sorobi soon. Bloody girl. Bloody stubborn girl.
Most powerful sleeper or not, she is made of flesh and blood, as we all are, and can thus be dealt with. What worries me more is that we are dealing with an extremist. This means she will probably not listen to diplomacy and reason.
Probably not, no. And as for the extremist part, keep in mind that sleepers are completely bonkers. They lack all empathy and humanity as we define it.
Meaning?
Meaning she probably thinks more like a construct. A golem, if that makes sense. Her brain has concluded that for whatever reason, helping Sir Evil God into our world is the right thing to do. And she's dead set on making it happen.
Well, then at least we now know who we're up against. The Dark Crescent. The question is, how do we find them?
Well, that's the problem. As terrorists, the Crescent works from the shadows. So nobody knows where their hideout is, if they even have one. But my men are on it. We'll do everything in our power to find them, and we'll let you know once we've found something.
Fine. I suppose it is the best we can do for now. You did good work, General.
Do you think the battle in the mire will have consequences? Sorobi, Katras' daughter, said she'd report us to the realm.
May I?
Yes.
Frankly, I doubt it. On the contrary, if what the Exalted Father wanted was to get rid of the Fleshkin without the involvement of the Strength, then if anything, we did him a favor. I'll grease some palms to make sure the official reports say it was just a mercenary army.
Either way. There is still work to be done before we can restore the mosaic. Let me know once you've looked into all the trails.
Let's see the weapons. Yeah. Intelligence. On willpower, we don't have anything on willpower. No, we have something already. Intelligence. Intelligence. I remember this one. They have to cast, I think. We don't want her to cast. No. They should get. That's the same thing. If target is big, increase the attack damage by 100%. Double damage versus undead. Basically, it's double damage versus undead and big targets, right? Too much wording over there. This is not bad for a two-hander. As I said, we are getting a dwarf. I think that's the last companion. We are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's the last companion we are getting, and I'm gonna make her a dual wield kind of thing. No, a two-handed warrior, I think. Let's see what the second tree is. I'm pretty much sure one of them is combat arts. But I should get a better one also, right? Let's see what. Noria though doesn't have too much points in intelligence. And we are only getting a couple more points, right? So I'm getting one at 16, 3 more points. Maybe I should just boost her dexterity and just give her a bow. And we'll use willpower for healing, and that will be it. And that's it. I could actually respec her, but I don't want to. 2%. Which one was it? There was another one. No. Strength 5. Seems like strength 5 is the requirement for a lot of weapons. Let's see if we find something. Alright. This is the Aliani. Where is Katras? I think he's outside. Let's see what shall... Let me put some points into this guy. So I said I'm gonna give him strength, ability points, weapon. I could give him that because he's Constitution 10. Yeah, I could give him that axe, which is on Constitution. Let's give him that axe, just to boost that thing. Let's hope he will use it though. Okay. Can I give you a better shield? Yes, we can. Alright. Alright. We are pretty much set up. Yeah, they don't really have rings and stuff like that, but who needs jewelry? Let me see. A good piece. Yeah, let's give him this focus helmet. Oh no, this one has more armor. I will give him... Yeah, let's give him... Oh, in fact, we also have Katras. Let's take a look at Katras first. And for you, what did I say? I will boost this. And I'm actually tempted to play with this merc a bit. We should be clearing stuff like crazy, right? With the fire mage. Intelligence. Now let's take a look at Katras. Combat arts. All right. He will be. Let's see what the gear he has. Not too much willpower. Let's leave Con at 6. It's actually the same thing. Give him a helmet. Should I give him con 7? Okay, give him a better helmet. A bit of focus. Let's put him on strength. He needs some willpower also. Let's put him on strength 7. No, we're going single-handed with him. The one specialized stuff. Let's give him this. Let's give him this one, since it doesn't require crit to place weekend, to apply weekend. Oh, he already had something cool. Oh, he already had something like this. Oh, it's taunting. Taunt is not bad. Interrupt. Interrupt can be good also. Alright. Better shield. Take this. Okay. In fact, you know what? Let's make him strength 10. And then I'll only add will into willpower. And I think I'm gonna take him with us in the next mission. Now let's see abilities. It's a park. We're taking the park. Since he's on shield, let's put this. Okay, so he can have restore focus. That's good. Should we take a taunt also? Since the main doesn't have it. This is good. This is good to have. Let's try this. No. I would like to make him a bit of a attack damage hero on this side. I just simply don't have enough room for abilities anymore. But this is good. Let's make this. So look, 20 seconds. Let me see. Okay, so I want to see the difference between 2 and 3. The duration is the same. area of effect. All your nearby allies. It gives it to the allies. That's pretty good. Okay. It's pretty good. Alright. Give him that. Give him that. Sure. Yeah. So I'm not gonna extend too much. Right now I'm gonna put points into these three things. So we are fighting a lot of humanoids now. I'm actually tempted when we start with a dwarf to drop rate and get this dude and the dwarf. And let's see when we get the other contact. Focus. Don't really need that much focus. You only have this as a basic ability. Yeah, let's go with the cleave. Yeah, I'm gonna put points into this. And maybe I'll boost this. And oh. They are all good. So points into these three. Until I make them level 3. And this will be it for this dude. I think he will be a powerhouse, to be honest. I usually play like this, something like this in games. In the spell force area, this is generally my main. Alright. Alright. How are we on time? 1 hour. I guess since we are here, let's talk to him a bit and see what he has to say. And we take the new bounties.
Yes, General?
Thanks for the chat.
Of course. Listen for the storm.
And we'll talk with Jarus in the next episode. Now let's finish up. Let's talk a bit with Katras, if he has anything to say. So we have it in the same episode, because now he joined us. Let's talk about his lore.
Over here.
But first let's get this before I forget about it.
Let's see what's new.
Oh, we have bandits. Oh, but we did that.
I can take care of that.
We did that. Okay, it auto-solved itself. I was afraid that we are going to get a small bug, but it did solve itself because we killed him when we raided that tomb, if you remember. Alright. Where is the dude? Where is Katras? He should be outside. Is this him? Yeah.
Yes?
Great view, isn't it? I have to say, Greyfell is more fun to look at than Calibrock.
Is it?
Hell yes. I mean, if spikes and chains and nails are what you're into, I guess it's pretty. Not my kind of aesthetic, though. Either way, something you need?
How do you do it?
Do what? Look so dashing.
No, how do you always make light of everything? It just feels like, I don't know, Nothing ever gets to you.
Huh. Let me tell you a story, General. Once upon a time, there was a dark elven boy. Like every dark elf from Calabrook, he one day found himself on a bunk bed in a dank room cut into a cave reeking of mold, sweat, and boiled cabbage. His memories were gone after drinking the brown liquid, and everything about his new surroundings terrified him. So that's also how he behaved. Eyes downcast, voice low and whispery. Like the hyenas children are, the other boys quickly caught scent of his weakness. And so only 1 week after his admission into the communes, the boy found himself surrounded by 3 other boys, demanding his breakfast ration, mushrooms and a crust of bread.
What did he do?
He handed both over, and he did the same thing the next day, the day after, and the weeks that followed. But the boys decided that merely depriving him of his food wasn't enough, and spiced up their morning visits with clouts, punches and kicks to the gut.
I'm not sure what a clout is, but I imagine it's not good.
It went on for months, until one night, the boy found himself awake in bed, so deeply terrified of the following morning that he considered giving up altogether. He knew where the overseers kept the brown liquid, and he also knew that one of his brothers had ended it in a similar fashion the year before by drinking 2 bottles of it straight.
Wait, you contemplated suicide? Just because the other boys beat you up?
Were you ever a child, Erev? For boys, the approval of their peers is all there is. And not only did the boy not have that, the others hated and ridiculed him. The boy had no friends, no family, no prospect of things ever getting better. All he had was fear.
There are overseers in the communes, right? How come they didn't do anything?
That one's easy, because the whole idea of the communes is weeding out the weak.
What about Wraith? You joined the communes the same year, didn't you?
Wraith was one of those boys who compensated for his lack of muscle with wits. He made friends with some of the older boys by running errands for them every now and then. So when the boys who bullied me tried to pull the same stunt on him, 2 broad-shouldered 50ers showed up and showed them their place.
Smart.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
But the boy didn't kill himself.
No, because when he snuck inside the laboratories where the overseers kept the liquid, he realized something. Most of his dread was fear. The boy was afraid of the grim days that lay ahead of him. The boy didn't fight back because he was afraid of the pain they would inflict on him if he did. In short, the boy was afraid of a future that hadn't even happened.
And then?
Then he realized that even if the future and the world were as grim and dark as he thought they were, he sure as fuck wouldn't give it the satisfaction of being afraid of them. He could spend his whole life in fear. It wouldn't change a damn thing. All that mattered was action. And on that night, he had 2 choices. Ending it under the assumption that it wouldn't get any better, or wiping away those fucking tears and actually doing something for a change. The next day, when the boys came for his bread, he broke their leader's nose. They broke his hand in return, but they left. When they came back the morning after, the boy awaited them with a bottle of poison, which he threw right into their faces. They didn't come back after that. And a year later, they were eating out of his hand. What I'm getting at, fears and doubts are useless. You'll never change anything by worrying about it. Just do all you can, and once you have, fucking stop worrying. So, do I want to see Jakku stopped? Yes. Do I spend endless nights brooding over all the things that could go wrong? No. Even if my fight against Cerebral God will be my last one, I'll make sure I go out with a grin on my face.
My kind of people. Yeah, he's a bit over the top, but he's
it
close.
It can raise your awareness of dangers.
Really? Do you need to tell yourself over and over that putting your hand in a fire will burn you? You can assess the risks of a situation and act accordingly. But once that's done, focus on your actions rather than the possible outcomes.
I don't buy it. There must be something you're afraid of.
I never said I wasn't. I just try to keep my fears in check, and judging by the way you perceive me, it seems to work just fine.
Fair enough. What about Sarobi? Aren't you afraid of what's going to happen to her if she pursues her military career?
I had a feeling you'd bring that up. Yes, Erev, I am afraid. But I offered her a way out and she didn't want it. It's all up to her now. As much as it fucking hurts.
I don't buy it.
Oh, I misclicked. I wanted the other option.
Up to you.
I wanted to click one.
So, Katras, are you with someone?
By the Guardians, are you flirting with me, General?
No.
Not really.
Not this time. 3.
How's the morale of your men?
What do you mean, morale? The Queen pays us, we're happy. End of story.
Not you, though, right? You're not here for the money.
Oh, let's not do this, shall we?
Do what?
Solemn declarations of ideals, me telling you that I've changed. If my years as a mercenary have taught me anything, it's that words are worth nothing. If I had a penny for every time I told some rich fool what he wanted to hear because it got me where I wanted, I would be shitting in golden potties by now. So this one time, judge me by my actions, not by my words. Deal?
Deal.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
This may sound a little odd, but I've been wondering. What are a mercenary leader's long-term goals? How do you plan to grow old?
Right into the deep stuff, eh? Honest answer, I don't know. I don't spend much time dwelling on these kinds of things.
Wouldn't that help?
Why? So that I can picture myself all old and saggy trying to resurrect the shriveling snake down there? No, I'll pass.
Shriveling snake.
The more you think about these kinds of things, the more you worry. Until I'm too weak to wield an axe and too boring to go carousing with, I don't see the point in brooding over the thought.
I've been wondering, do you really plan on accepting your punishment once all this is over?
Of course I do.
Really?
Yeah, I can't wait to rot in a mouldy, dark dungeon with a sultry torture mistress putting clothespins all over my body. Especially since, you know, just taking my things and making a run for it once the job here is done is something I'd never even consider.
You're right. That sounds so unlike you. You and Wraith don't like each other, do you?
Well, I don't have a problem with him. He's the one dishing out the cold stares.
How come?
No, it's always been like that. I never got it, to be honest. I think it's because we're so different. See, General, Wraith has always been the silent, brooding type. He's a thinker, and for him, motivations are as important as results, even if he never tries to claim otherwise. Take what happened to his family, for example. He hates himself for it, and he thinks there's something noble about that self-loathing. Almost like a never-ending funeral rite, you could say. I, on the other hand, am not a man for regrets. I act, I reflect, and I don't look back. It's almost poetic, that.
And that's why Wraith dislikes you?
I think so, yeah. To him, I'm a primitive, selfish, drunken brute whose recklessness is the only reason he made it so far. I'm everything he detests.
And that's all? He dislikes you because he thinks you're selfish?
No, you don't understand, General. He thinks his wife and his kid are dead because he was too selfish. In his eyes, I still am selfish, and hence, in that strange and twisted way his mind works, I embody a part of his old self. I embody the reason his family's gone. But But then again, I might be wrong. Maybe it's just that back in the communes I became quite popular over the years and he didn't. Things like that stick.
Did you ever try to make up?
Yeah, recently actually. The day after we got back from the Crimson Mire.
How did that go?
Perfectly.
Just how I expected. He gave the right answers, nodded in the right places, but walked away with that same sullen look on his face.
I see.
Okay.
I'll be going.
So long.
Let's stop this episode over here. I'm gonna check if we can do the trolls now. If that thing... but maybe it's just something in an area where we are supposed to go for the main thing. That's why.
Out of the way.
Okay, let's stop over here.